All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Good to see you. It is I, Dr. Chris Respect. How you doing, everybody? Welcome. We are gonna be doing Super Seducer Part 1, Chapter 1 today. And our goal today is gonna be trying to get all the bad choices first. So we're gonna be on purpose choosing all the bad options as much as we can, try to get them all. And then after that, we're gonna go ahead and move on and try to get all the good choices 100%. Basically running chapter 1 twice. One with all the bad choices and the second with all the good ones. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in and hear just a couple of moments. If you haven't had the opportunity to do so, we have not forgotten about Man of Medan. We're still playing that game. We're currently on day 2. If you want to check out the playthrough, we are on, like I said, day 2. You can just go ahead and click right there on the corner, and that will take you straight to the video if you want to check episode 2. And we'll be coming back to it, the following week with day 3 as we continue our adventure on Man of Medan. But for right now, we are going to be jumping in and diving into Super Seducer. It's kind of a blind run. I haven't played it in quite a while. I only started the first chapter back in the day. I never really got through playing the game, so we could say that it might be a little bit of a blind. I don't remember much of it since it came out, so we're gonna go ahead and dive right in. All right, so let's get started here. Let's go ahead and switch over to our handy dandy screen here with Super Seducer, and let me go ahead and fix here the sound. I have the sound down. There we go. All right, here we are. So we go in story mode, chapter 1, and we're just gonna go ahead and play. Here we go. Let's see what we got going on. All right. Here we go. Let's get started. We got 6 choices here. We got A, B, C, D, E, and F. Remember, we're going to go ahead and try to choose to get the bad choices first, and then go from there. So first option, we already spotted the girl, right? So let's see what happens here. Option A, talk to her from a few meters in front of her and slightly to the side. B, wait until she's passing you, then talk to her. C, pretend to be blind. D, walking next to her. E, wolf whistle. And F, yo, what up, girl? Walking with her. Alright, so out of these options, I think that wolf whistle is definitely going to be a bad one. That's definitely going to be a bad one. Pretending to be blind can definitely go south. I can see that happening. Another bad one right here. Yo, what up, girl? Walking with her. I don't know. Unless it's kind of like, hey, what's up, girl? And, kind of like start walking next to her. But I have a feeling that that's definitely going to be a bad one right there. Walking next to her. I don't see nothing wrong with probably walking right next to her. Maybe that could initiate a conversation. Wait until she passes you and talk to her. That could also be a good one. And then talk to her from a few meters. Well, that might be okay. So we're shooting for the bad options. So we're gonna go ahead and get started first with wolf whistle. Let's go with this one. Option E.
You wish.
Damn, she was
It's
cold.
just not polite, is it?
That's just not polite, is it? I don't know. You do a little whistle. There's nothing wrong with that. But obviously, she's not appreciative of it. So that's obviously bad. Let's go with the pretend to be blind. Let's see what happened with that. Let's go ahead and choose option C, pretend to be blind.
Whoa.
Very funny, but, in most cases, she's just going to brush you off.
That was terrible. That was like the worst pretending to be blind that I've ever seen. I wouldn't even do this. Yeah, that was terrible. That was horrible. Yo, what up, girl? Let's see what happened with that one. I'm kind of curious about this one.
Yo, what up, girl? Can I just talk to you for a second? Where you headed?
Busy.
Yeah? Come back here.
Come back here.
not right. You want to stop her and talk to her when she's stationary. You don't want to walk with her. It's kind of weird, and then you can never tell if she wants to talk to you or not. So either stop her and talk to her. If she keeps walking, let her go.
See, if she keeps walking, just forget it. Just leave her alone. Don't even try to pursue her after that. You know, obviously that didn't work out because she didn't stop. So no good. Walking next to her, that kind of be kind of creepy if you don't really know her. Like I'm assuming they're gonna cross paths, and then you're gonna turn around and start walking right next to her. So let's go with this one.
Hey, listen, I just saw you and you look really nice.
I'm busy.
Are you busy? Where are you headed? One of the key rules in the daytime is that you don't want to end up walking next to the girl. It's very stalker-ish, and so you should avoid it. You want to stop her. If she doesn't stop, you let her go. Pointless, doesn't do anything. Wrong choice.
We were kind of stalking, you know, we just turned around and started stalking her and she just ran away. So obviously a bad option there. Talk to her from few meters in front of her and slightly to the side. That seems like, you know, kind of like he used advices, right? Like kind of keep your distance, don't be a creep, don't be stalking. I have a feeling that's a good option. Wait until she passes you, then talk to her. I mean, that kind of come across, I don't know, I don't think it's a bad option, but we'll go with this one because I think that's the good one. Let's go with option B, wait until she's passing you, then talk to her. Maybe we can kind of get her to come back.
Excuse me, just want to ask you something really quick.
I'm busy.
Dang, that was cold.
That failed because you made it too easy for her to just walk past you and brush you off. Too close to the side, it means that she will likely do that as a reflex, like 90% of the time.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. 90% of the time, if you wait until somebody passes you by, they're just gonna keep on walking. So let's not do that, alright? Let's not do that at all. That's not gonna be a good option there. So let's move on here to our next option, which should be the good one here.
That's correct. When you stop a girl on the street, you need to be directly in front of her and also leave enough space so that she can slow down and comfortably stop.
There you go, guys. She was comfortable, she stopped, and we're moving on with our conversation. Now we got here a couple of answers. We got 5 answers to choose from. We got option A. Just saw you and wanted to let you know you look very elegant. That sounds like a pretty good option, right? That sounds like the good one. You know, you're complimenting her, you're telling her she looks elegant, and you know, you don't sound like a creep. At least I don't feel it. That's how it's coming across. So that's a pretty good answer, but we are shooting for the bad answers. So let's make sure that we don't pick that one there. So let's go ahead and take a look here. We got option B. Hey, do you have a minute? I feel that do you have a minute might be an actual good one. You know, you're not being a creep or anything. You're just asking her, hey, you know, you want to talk? Have a minute? So that could be another good one or a plausible option to choose from. So we're not gonna go with that one there as of yet. Hey, do I know you from one of my yoga classes? I mean, you know, you can be just kind of saying that you've seen her before, you might know her, you know, you can initiate a conversation. That could be an also plausible option. I don't see nothing wrong with that one. Uh, I think you're really beautiful. I'll love to go down on you right now. That is obviously gonna be the wrong answer right there. I mean, you're beautiful. Let me just go down on you right now. That's obviously not gonna go very well with that one. So I know that I know what you're thinking right now. I know what you're thinking. Please just click D already. That's what I want you to click. But we're just gonna read the next option. Here we have option E. Didn't we both go to the same college? I don't know. That kind of plausible there. I'm not sure. I see this one being the right one. This one's being plausible, and this one's being the wrong one. So we're shooting for the wrong ones first. So let's go ahead and get started with option D. I think you're beautiful, but I like to go down on you.
So I just saw you and I'd really love to go down on you. What'd you
Fuck
say?
you, asswipe.
What?
What? You're not confused.
Don't be sexual until you know that she would be open to it, which is never going to be in the first few seconds, especially in the daytime when she's probably just going to buy a coffee or on her lunch break.
What? He was like so confused about that and like, I would like to go down on you. What? Why are you reacting this way? What is wrong with you? Obviously a wrong answer. You don't want to do that, so no. What could be the next wrong answer here? Didn't we both go to the same college? I don't see nothing wrong with that. Hey, do you have a minute? I mean, I'm thinking, hey, do you have a minute? Could be something kind of like too soon. Kind of like you're stopping her, like, hey, you have a minute? Like, it can be a bad one. Hey, don't I know you from any one of my yoga classes? I don't see nothing wrong with that, but let's go with hey, do you have a minute first, and then we're gonna go with yoga classes after that.
So just saw you and I'd love to get to know you. So do you have a minute?
No, actually.
No, not even. Why not? Why did you ask that? Gives her the opportunity to say no. If you ask, do you have time? Do you want to talk to me? More than likely, if it's in the beginning of the interaction, she's going to say no.
There you go. Never start a conversation with a lady. Hey, do you have a minute? When she doesn't know you. He just said it himself. You're just gonna walk off, and I'm sorry, you seducing power, so it's not gonna work out. So obviously that's the wrong one. We're gonna go with yoga classes next and see what we pull up on that one.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm sure I've seen you in my yoga class. Do you go there?
No, I don't do yoga.
You don't?
No.
Not at all? We should try.
We should try.
Not the best way to start because she can just say no and brush you off.
Okay. I kind of get it. I kind of get it. And didn't we both go to the same college? Let's see what we can pull up with that one.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't you used to go to this college over here? I'm sure I recognize you.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, I was sure. What was it, drama class?
I did take drama? I don't remember you.
I knew it. I knew you looked familiar.
How long ago?
What was it? I don't know, 6 years or something, right?
Not for me, but at school we had both took drama.
This is okay. You can say things like, you're from my yoga class, you're from my college.
For my
Might
yoga
be okay,
class.
not bad.
For my yoga class.
So what's your plans for today?
I'm actually going to the park to feed the squirrels with my friend.
What? Feed squirrels?
Yeah.
And ducks or squirrels?
No, just the squirrels.
These little guys, yeah?
Yeah, we got them to be our friends.
What do you feed them? Like hot dogs?
Almonds?
Almonds?
Yeah.
That's their favourite, is it?
It seems to be.
That's nice. Well, they're really cute, aren't they?
They are very cute.
You like animals?
Fun. I do.
Nice.
Yeah.
That sounds fun, actually. I never thought of that. But buy some almonds, go feed the squirrels.
You should try it sometime.
Okay.
And what are you doing today?
What are you doing today? Oh, shy. I could not take my eyes off her teeth. I don't know if you guys noticed, but if you really pay close attention, if you rewind it a little bit, you're gonna notice that she has like all this plaque here, or she was eating something, and it's just like right on her tooth. Now I'm over here, like I'm watching the video, right? I'm right here with my tongue, trying to clean that shit off, and obviously. But anyway, so she likes squirrels and feeding animals, and we're carrying on with our conversation here. So let's see what can be the wrong answer here. We got A, B, and C. Let's see. Ask her questions to get her to do most of the talking. So getting her to talk a lot, I guess, and just listening can't be a bad one, right? But let's see here. We got B. You're so beautiful. Would you mind if I kissed you right now? Leaning for a kiss. That obviously we just started talking and you're already leaning in for the kiss. I don't think that's gonna go very well. I feel that's obviously a bad answer. Do most of the talking. Oh, that's a difficult one because if we do most of the talking, it can go both ways, right? It can be that, she takes it positive and she, is starting to get to know you more. At the same time, she can feel annoyed, right? Like this guy's just talking too much. It's not letting me in the conversation, not letting me talk. So potentially could be a bad one. That can be tied into this one as well because, you ask her questions and she's doing most of the talking. She can probably feel that, a positive thing that, you're a listener, you like to listen to what you have to say. At the same time, she's like, this guy must not be interested in me because he's like not joining the conversation. So I think that these two kind of can go positive way either way, but I think definitely the wrong one is this one, so we're going with B.
You're just so beautiful, and I want to give you a kiss.
Whoa, no. No, no,
Why
no,
not?
no, no.
I'm not trying to fuck you in the ass or anything, just a little kiss.
Fuck you.
This is the definition of creepy, the kind of stuff that's going to get you arrested, thrown out of places by security, and in all kinds of problems. So don't do it. If you want to make a sexual advance on a girl, it's cool. You do it smoothly and you do it at the right time.
It's not like I wanted to fuck you in the ass or anything. I just wanted a little kiss. I mean, no problem at all. Can I get you in jail or thrown out? It's okay to do a sexual advance, but only at the right time. According to this guy. That's just funny. Alright, so ask her questions to get her to do most of the talking is probably you annoying her. Let's just let her talk and see what happens. Maybe she'll feel like we're not interested.
Do you live local around here somewhere?
Yeah.
That's nice. And do you spend a lot of time in this area?
I do, yeah.
There's a nice coffee shop just down there. Have you been there?
I have, but I'm going to meet a friend actually, so I need to go.
Okay, what's her name? Is it a he or a she, actually? In the beginning, the girl actually shouldn't do most of the talking, so you don't want to ask a bunch of questions. You want to make statements and do most of the talking yourself.
Alright, so we do have to do most of the talking, you know. Probably she just felt like we were trying to dig in too much information out of her. Kind of creepy, I guess. So, I was thinking more of like, oh, he's interested in allowing me to talk and speak and he's a listener. But obviously, I guess the question part is what I missed there. It's like you ask too much, I can come up a little bit of a freak. So I get it. So let's do most of the talking.
Yeah, I was just walking. There's a nice park down there. And then I'm going to meet some friends, but I've got like 40 minutes. And that's why when I saw you, and I thought you looked friendly, so that's why I came over and said hi.
Okay.
Okay.
In the early stages of an interaction, you actually do want to make most of the conversation so that she has a chance to relax, get comfortable talking to you, snap out of the mindset that she was in, thinking about what she's doing and where she's going. So that's the right one. We might hire some bikes and go riding around the park. There's like a nice spot where they rent out bikes and it's on the lake. And
Yeah,
whatever.
but you ride bikes in that?
Well, I'm English. You know what we do, like the penny farthing and the suit on and sitting really up straight.
That's very fancy for bikes.
I will change.
Okay.
What's wrong with riding your little bike with a little nice suit and tie? There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. I don't see anything wrong with that. But I'm telling you, I don't see anything wrong with that. But okay, whatever. All right, let's see. We got option A, B, C, D, and E for this one. Everything's going smoothly now. So apparently we do have to talk more. That gets her more comfortable. Learn more about yourself and get her into a more relaxed state. So remember, gentlemen, when you talk to a girl, or reach out and start speaking to a girl, do most of the talking so she can get comfortable. All right, let's see here. Option A: use checking out her earrings as an excuse to touch her. I mean, if we're gonna touch her, I'd feel that's gonna be a bad option. B: start touching yourself to get her turned on. That is definitely gonna be a bad one right there. Start touching yourself to get her turned on. I don't know if she would actually get turned on if we actually start doing that in the middle outside, right? Find an excuse to take off your shirt to show off your physique. That's gonna be a bad one for sure. Ask what she does for a living because she looks artistic. I think that's not a bad one. I mean, you're asking her what she does for a living, kind of normal question to ask, and you're telling her she looks artistic, so she might take it as a compliment. It's like feel good about it. It's like, oh, thank you, And ask what hairstyle she thinks would be good for you. I have no idea about that one, to be honest with you. I really not know. But let's go ahead and go with the most obvious one. I know you're out there clicking on the screen B, so we're gonna go with B.
I like squirrels.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I like nuts. I like cashews.
Oh my god. What?
What?
Oh, fucking pervert.
You like nuts, you said?
You like nuts?
If you like touching yourself, great. But make sure you do it in the privacy of your own home.
Stay at home if you're gonna touch your. Oh my god. She took a little while to notice too. She's like, "Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh my god, what the hell?" All right, let's go try to take our shirt off and see what happens.
You might be able to help me with this, actually. I was thinking of getting a tattoo. Let me show you. So, like somewhere.
No.
Somewhere like on my
Keep your
body.
clothes on.
No, come
Keep your clothes
and see. Girls just aren't as sexual as guys, so getting your shirt off in the daytime, not cool unless you know that she's into it and she gives some hints that she likes you already.
Don't take your clothes off until you get those hints in the bag, alright? Keep your shirt on. Don't take your shirt off. My goodness. Alright, so where are we at here? We are on touching her by trying to reach for her earrings. Ask for a hairstyle. It's good for you. And she looks for, I feel that this is definitely a good one. This one, bad. And this one I'm really unsure. I'm gonna go with E and see what happens. Let's just shoot for it.
Yeah, speaking of squirrels, you can help me with this.
Okay.
I was thinking of getting my hair cut. What do you think? Do you prefer long or short hair?
I kind of like the long hair.
Yeah?
Have you ever put it back?
What, like in a ponytail?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried that.
Maybe try it more?
Could do, yeah. You think it's still like masculine, it's alright?
I kind of like it.
Okay, nice one. Thanks for the advice.
Sure.
It went pretty well.
Not the best option, and psychologically it's important to remember that asking for advice on dumb stuff as if you don't know what you're doing is not such a good thing to do in the early stages with a girl.
Wow. We don't know what we're doing, but apparently it let us proceed. I really think that the other option was the good one, the one with the artistic. But we'll go back. We'll go back to it once we play the playthrough with the right decisions. All right. So the next set of questions or answers, excuse me, is gonna be: Are you single? Ask her name that said is your name too. Introduce yourself, and look up her skirt. Obviously, look up her skirt is the bad choice right there. I mean, come on, really? Are you single? I think that's kind of spook her. I think it's too early to ask if she's single. I mean, we just barely started to talk, and all of a sudden you're already like, "Are you single?" Like, that kind of might creep her out. So I think that that's obviously going to be a bad choice. Introducing yourself, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Like, "Hey, my name is blah blah blah," and kind of move on. So I feel that that's going to be a good option. And then ask her name. They then say, "Is your name too?" That I think that she might just, call you a liar or go with it, or might even have a laugh about it. But I don't know. I think that we're gonna go with look up her skirt. I know you guys are over there yelling, ready for me to click look up her skirt. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, and then after that, we're gonna go with the single.
Well, hey, you've got something on your foot there. Let me just get it.
Hey, what the fuck?
True gentleman.
True gentleman. All right. Are you single?
Are you single? Because I think someone as beautiful as you, they're unlikely to be single.
Oh, well, thanks. I do actually have a boyfriend,
you do?
though. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you might.
But it was nice to meet you. I hope you have fun on your bike
you
ride.
too. Well, he's a lucky guy.
Thanks.
Oh,
See ya.
We'll creep her out. God.
Don't need to give compliments like that, and you don't need to ask such an obvious question. So basically, never ask a girl if she's single. Just assume she is until she tells you she isn't.
Assume she is until she tells you she isn't. I hope you guys are taking notes. I hope you're taking notes because you gotta make sure. You gotta make sure you don't ask her. Just assume. Just assume, and it'll be all right. It'll be okay. All right, let's move on to the next one here. The next one is introducing ourselves and ask her name that says your name too. I think introducing ourselves is a good one, so we're just gonna go with it's my name too and see how that pans out.
What's your name?
Alexa?
No way, you're joking.
No.
That's my name too. I'm Alexa too. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy.
No, I'm joking. My name's Richard.
But
But it's still good to meet you.
You too.
This is a funny take on it. So of course you need to get her name. And in this case, you followed up the very common, boring question with a little bit of a joke. Of course, it's important that you can pull it off, say it in a cheeky way. And it's another thing where it's guaranteed to get a laugh. And it's a question that you always need to ask. So it's a great one. Go out and try it. What kind of things do you like to do in your free time?
I actually don't have a lot of free time. I work a lot. So when I'm not working, I like to be outside. Yeah. I try to be outdoors as much as possible. I actually bike where you mentioned.
Okay.
I just try to be outdoors.
So you're one of these active people that's always doing stuff?
Yeah, it's hard for me to stay sitting down.
Not couch potato?
Well, every now and then, but in general, no, more active than down.
I'm kind of semi-active. Yeah. Like, I do some active stuff, but actually I prefer it when, someone else plans everything and they're like, come to this, and I always say yes.
Okay.
But given the choice, I often just chill at home.
That's
I like
fair.
chilling.
I like chilling. I gotta agree. I mean, I can relate, to that myself. Like, I like to do stuff, but most of the time I like to be relaxing in my house. And when I do get that phone call or a text message, like, let's go out, let's go watch a movie, let's go hang out or wherever, like, I'm there. But for the most of the time, I let somebody else plan it every once in a while. So, I can kind of relate to that. Can you guys relate to that? If you can, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know, what are your thoughts? Are you normally a couch potato? You like to just chill and wait for your homies to call you so you can go out? Or you normally plan everything out, so let me know. Let's carry on with the next one here. So we got, can I have your number? I feel that may be one of the bad choices. Kind of too early to ask for the number, right? Then we got option B. Listen, I need to meet some friends, but I'd like to see you again. What's your number? That one I feel is too early because it's kind of like you're brushing her off, right? It's like, well, I gotta go meet my friends. I don't want to talk to you anymore, But what's your number? I don't think that's gonna be a plausible option. Option C. Sell her on one of your hobbies. Talk about our own hobbies on this one. Could be a good one. I love how casual you look. I hate girls that always try to look their best. That's that's definitely a bad one right there. That's kind of like insulting her, right? Like, you look pretty casual. I'm still glad that you're not looking your best. So that is obviously a bad one. So we're gonna shoot for D first, and then we're gonna go with ask for the number after that.
I really love how you just dress really casual and you don't, some girls like make loads of effort. So it's good that you don't really care about how you look.
Well, it's kind of
it's refreshing.
Weird thing to say.
Well, just what comes to mind,
Well, you go have fun with your friends. It was kind of nice meeting you.
I was giving you a compliment.
I know, nice meeting you. I was giving you a compliment.
There's basically no time when you would ever need to say something like this. It's a neg, it's making her feel bad. And in the case where the girl seems very nice and bubbly and friendly and chatty and whatever, definitely never need to use it. She's very bitchy and tough. You could think about it, but even in those cases, it's usually better to tease her playfully than to say something straight rude.
Tease her playfully and don't be rude. Take note. Don't be rude. Alright, let's ask for her number.
Listen, what'd you say? Can I have your phone number?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
No?
But it was really nice to meet you. I hope you have fun at the park.
Okay. See ya.
Yeah, his phone ready to go.
After how long did you ask for the number? Way too early.
See, that's what I was thinking. It's like way too early. We just barely started to have the conversation. You're asking for the number. It's not gonna work out. And let's go with the option. I think that one day that I feel that she's gonna feel like you're brushing her off and not gonna give you the number anyways.
Okay, listen, like I said, I'm meeting those friends, but why don't you give me your number and we can keep in touch, maybe meet sometime?
Sure. There you go.
Cool. Nice done.
Have fun.
You too, see ya. Well done, you got a fake number. Not good enough.
How do you know it's a fake number? Well, like I said, she probably got upset feeling that we're just ditching her and like probably gave us that fake number. But I mean, I don't know. It can go both ways. I feel that maybe sometimes people do provide you with their correct number for the most of the time. But like, we were barely starting to have a conversation, and I was like, I gotta go with my friends. Nice seeing you. Kind of rude. So I can see it being a fake number.
Have you ever tried climbing? You know, like on these walls?
I've heard of it. I've always wanted to, but I haven't yet.
You know, it's very cool. We've got some place that we go to. I've only been like 4 times, but it's really fun. Very good exercise and just really cool. So you should definitely try it.
Yeah, I would like to.
Yeah, I would like to.
When you're speaking to girls, it's good to be passionate about something, and a good choice is something you love to do, a hobby. Now, why don't you see if you can go out and sell someone on it, make it so that they're smiling like, yeah, I'd like to do that. That sounds great. So it's the right option in this case.
Okay, so you said you like biking and rock climbing.
Yeah.
Any other like outdoor activities?
Yeah, loads of stuff.
Yeah.
Racket sports.
Like tennis?
Yeah, tennis and also squash. You know what squash is?
It's the English thing. I don't know
I
about
mean, most
it,
sports were invented in England, obviously, but I think they play it everywhere. It's like when you're usually inside and you've got a wall like in front, to the sides, and in the back, and you can hit the ball like anywhere. And I think it's the best exercise. You're constantly running and
Yeah, it sounds
it's very cool.
kind of dangerous, but fun.
No, it's fine. It's fine. The ball is only like that big, so even if it hits you, it's not too bad.
Okay.
You can smash each other with the rackets, but
Beat each other
rarely
up with a
happens.
racket.
You should try it.
I might sometime. You said you work in IT?
I remember I played squash probably like twice in my lifetime, and I mean it's definitely exhausting trying to follow that ball, you know, because you're just hitting against that wall, and it's like all of a sudden behind you is ricocheting everywhere if you don't know what you're doing, obviously. And it's definitely, I wouldn't say it's dangerous. I mean, yeah, you will get hit by the ball, but it doesn't really hurt unless you're like smashing it super hard or something like that. But I played squash, you know, a long time ago, and it was all right. It's tiring for sure. All right, let's see here. So we got another set of options. We got 5 options to choose from this time. We got, say you are an ass model, then try to touch her ass. That's obviously going to be a bad one. I'm a programmer and be passionate about it. You know, you're being honest. We're talking about IT. You're telling her what you do and what your passion is. I don't see that being a bad option. I'm a programmer and that is really boring and you don't like it that much. I mean, you're answering the question, but at the same time, you're being a downer. It's like, I hate my job. So I think that would be a bad answer there as well. I'm a programmer, but switch to talking about life philosophy. I don't know how to feel about that one. And say that you are a model scout. All right, well, obviously, we're going to go ahead and go with option A first. I know you want me to choose option A first. And then after that, we're going to go with the model scout. And then I guess I'll go with philosophy. Then we'll shoot for this one. The programmer one and being passionate sounds very positive, so I think that's a good one. So let's go with ass model first.
Yeah, I work in IT, but I'm also an arse model. Look, check it out.
Oh, come on.
Look at that. What do you think?
It's nice.
Good, yeah?
Sure.
Have a touch.
No.
Get your hand on it.
No.
It's fine. Don't be shy. Come on.
I'd rather not.
You can, really. It's okay.
No.
Look, I can touch you. You can
Oh my
touch
God,
me.
no, you can't. No, you can't.
I could get you a job.
But I could get you a job.
This was going okay until you tried to touch her. You know, a girl is not ready at that time for that kind of sexuality. And you can't really get anywhere by rushing that fast.
Don't rush. Don't rush. All right, so the model scout.
Yeah, I work in IT, but actually I'm also a model scout.
Really?
Yeah, and I saw you and I thought maybe, you know, have you ever considered modeling?
I do actually model. What
you
what
do
agency
already?
are you part of?
My agency?
Yeah.
It's Ace Models.
That's not even real.
It's a new agency.
No, you're a
We just
liar.
started not long ago. I've got business cards, I can show you.
Butter bluff.
Even if you have all of your lies together, you're going to get found out eventually, and it's much better to actually be someone that you would be proud to represent, right? So that you never need to lie. So if you feel the need to lie, do some work on your life until you get to the point where you can be very cool, confident, and laid back about who you are.
Damn, work on yourself instead of lying. So if you feel that you need to lie, then you need to sit your ass and think about your life and make some changes and do you're ready not to lie. It's basically what he's telling you. So there you have it. Don't be a fucking liar. All right, let's see here. Philosophy.
Yeah, I work in IT, but I wouldn't say that it's my passion. I think that in life it's important, earning money is one thing, but really what's important is, your social connections with other people, friends, family, developing yourself. So, because there are so many important things that we forget about, and the career really is just a small part of life, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
You agree?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, pretty well.
If you really hate the question, what do you do, because your job's really boring, then it's very easy to say, I do this, but that's not important, and talk about something that you're really passionate about, something that you really care about, something that's really interesting to you. The key is not to kill the conversation by saying something that is just boring and shows that you don't have anything going on in your life. So turn it around and do this if you don't like your job.
So do you always stop girls in the street?
Do you always stop girls in the street? Actually, yeah, quite often. No, of course not. Never. Not too often, but when I like the look of someone and single, why not? That could be a good one. Only if they look like they are dying to be fucked. Oh dear Lord. I know you guys want me to choose this one from the get-go right here. D. You're all clicking D on your keyboards right now. Okay, so we're gonna go with D first, obviously, and then I think that C is gonna be a plausible one because a lot of people nowadays, as a matter of fact, when they use that verbiage, right? Like I'm single, so why not? And it's kind of acceptable. So I feel that would be a good answer. So we're just gonna not touch that one. No, of course not. Never. That could be a good one because you're letting her know that you don't, but at the same time, can she like feels that you're lying, or maybe she doesn't really believe you, so that can go south. And then actually, yeah, quite often, obviously a bad choice. So we're gonna go with D first. Then we're gonna go ahead and go with yeah, quite often. And then we're gonna see about the lie, and we'll shoot for that one.
Well, you know what? There's a special quality I look for, and I would only stop girls if they have that exact thing. So it's quite, something special going on. Do you want to know what it is, the quality?
Yeah, I do.
Well, it's just when the girl just looks like she's dying to be fucked, and basically...
Excuse me?
Yeah, like she's just ready to bang right there and then.
No, that's vulgar. That's really vulgar.
Vulgar?
Yes.
No.
Vulgar?
Yeah.
What? Don't go.
That's totally cool in the game, but in real life, I must tell you that you shouldn't even swear at girls, never mind getting sexual. As a man, you have a responsibility to treat women with respect and always make sure that they feel better after the interaction with you than they did before. No matter how rude they are, they've got a right to be rude. And if they're not rude, then even more reason to be polite and make them feel good.
Damn, there you go, guys. Time to learn that lesson. Don't ever be disrespectful to women. Bottom line is pretty much what he said. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Don't be vulgar. Don't be disrespectful. All right. Actually, yeah, quite often.
Well, from time to time. Quite often, actually. In the summer when it's nice. Winter, not so much. There's less people, raining, walking, quickly.
Sure.
The summer is nice, and the girls are dressed better, so kind of.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Not the best response again.
Wow,
even if it's true,
forward.
You'd be better with some logical justification as to why that's true.
Wow, he let us move forward. I was not expecting that at all. All right, well, we made 2 choices on that one. Apparently, that one was plausible. I don't feel that was the best answer, like he said, but I mean, it's allowing us to move forward, so let's continue on. Let's see here. Listen, I have a few minutes. Why don't we just go grab some coffee? B, listen, I need to meet some friends. We'd like to see you again. What's your number? We kind of already experienced this one, so I feel it's gonna be the same thing, right? You're just gonna like, peace out. Not a good option. I live near here and have an apartment all to myself. Obviously a bad one. I know what they wanted trying to point out with this, and that's obviously a bad option. And give her your number. I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with that, unless like you're kind of like leading towards like parting ways. We're supposed to be sticking together. So let's go with the apartment one first. After that, let's go with the friends. And then give her your number. I don't know. We might choose give her your number or the friend. We already went through this one, so we might go with this one first. Let's go with D.
Listen, I live literally on the next street, just over there, so I think no one's home now. We could just pop over there and, hang out at home. We've got some drinks.
No, I'm meeting my friends, and it's a little early to drink.
You can bring them as well. Are they pretty?
No, I mean, well, yeah,
they're
but we're not interested.
Well, they can come. They can watch.
They can watch. And she's gone, just like that.
Now, although girls will come back to your house in the daytime, if you do things exactly correct, perfectly, it's not something you should try until you're very good with women, to the point where you can read all the signals so well that you know when they're going to say yes to something like that. Otherwise, it just shouldn't be attempted. Otherwise, you'll just get the reputation of being a maniac.
A maniac. In other words, do your homework before you try to invite a girl to your apartment or to your house in the middle of the day. Even though it does happen, like you said, they might accept it. You gotta be a professional before you make those type of moves. All right. So do your homework before you even attempt that option. Let's go ahead and give her our number.
Listen, I do need to go and meet those friends, but why don't I give you my number, and then you can call me sometime and message me, whatever, and we meet.
Yeah, sure.
Well, there you go. Saved it in there as Richard.
Good.
Cool.
Have fun with your friends.
Yeah, you too. See ya.
You just totally ditch her. That's not a good option.
Giving a girl your number and not taking hers is very pointless. It leaves the, chance that you're never going to see her again totally up to her, depending, how busy her life is and what she's got going on. And in most cases, girls don't like making the first move. So it should be up to you to take the number if you like her and do the right things so that you see her again.
And we totally, we're just going to allow us to continue. Okay, I thought that was pretty much it. The grab a coffee is obviously going to be a good one. I feel that it's kind of normal. Like, hey, I got a few minutes, let's go have a drink. Nothing wrong with that. And then this one, as we experienced on the last one, it's kind of like shoving her off, I'm out of here. Kind of similar to this one right here, so we'll go with B.
Listen, I need to meet some friends, but why don't you give me your number and we'll keep in touch and find a time to meet?
Sure, that'd be great.
Still disappointed. You're like, oh yeah, that'd be great. Peace out.
You did pretty well. You didn't get the very best result, which meant that you made a few decisions that weren't quite ideal, but you did enough to get the result and see the goal again. You got the number, so well done.
Well done, guys. We got the number, and that's the end of that chapter. We got Average Joe.
That's correct. When you stop a girl on the street, you need to be directly in front of her and also leave enough space so that she can slow down and comfortably...
We'll pause it right there. All right, guys, let's go ahead and move up to the screen. I move on to it a little bit earlier than I expected, but we got an average Joe. I don't think that is too bad. We got pretty good answers on there, obviously towards the end, because our main target was getting the wrong answers, and it seems like we got pretty good on that. So we nailed it when it comes to the bad answers. So now what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and, of course, switch over and replay the chapter and try to hit 100% on the right answers. We know the majority of them, obviously, because we just run the game. So at least we can see how smoothly the conversation goes. And after that, we'll go ahead and call it a wrap from there. Besides that, guys, of course, don't forget to go over there and right below you in that corner, you see it? You see it right there in the corner? Don't forget to click on that subscribe button. Just make sure you click on it right there. That way you can, get notifications on when the new videos go up. You can keep up with the channel. If you like what you're seeing, of course, please let me know in the comments below. If you do not like what you're seeing and you got some comments or you got some feedback, it's always appreciated. So make sure you post it on the comments below. I would love to reply to your comments and, of course, make the content better for you. So, I'm here for you. So I hope that, you like what I'm doing so far. But besides that, we're going to go ahead and go back to the game. And now we're going to restart the chapter and we're going to choose the proper options, and then we're going to go ahead and call it from there. So let's go ahead and go back to our main screen here, pull the game back up, and we're going to go ahead and continue and start over with the right choices. Here we go. All right, we spotted her, and here we go again. We obviously know that Yo, what up, girl, wolf whistle, pretend to be blind, and walking next to her. None of those work. She walked away and us on this one. So that leaves us with option A. Talk to her from the side.
That's correct. When you stop a girl on the street, you need to be directly in front of her and also leave enough space so that she can slow down and comfortably stop.
There we go. All right, the next set of options. The same college didn't work out for us. I don't believe we tried the yoga class. Yeah, we did try yoga classes. That's obviously not the right one. I think you're really beautiful. Go down on you. Obviously not the right one. Have a minute. Didn't work out for us. And as I said earlier in the video, you look very elegant. Seems to be the right choice. So let's go with elegant.
Hey, excuse me. Can I tell you something really quickly?
Sure.
I just saw you and wanted to let you know that you look really elegant. I love this skirt as well. It's really summery.
Thank you.
Boom.
This is good because you've given her a nice compliment. It's direct, it's made her smile, and it's made her feel like speaking to you. So it's a nice, confident way to start in the street.
There you go.
So what's your plans for today?
I'm actually going to the park to feed the squirrels with my friend.
What? Feed squirrels?
Yeah.
Some squirrels.
And ducks or squirrels?
No, just the squirrels.
These little guys, yeah?
Yeah, we got them to be our friends.
What do you feed them? Like hot dogs?
Almonds?
Almonds?
Yeah.
That's their favourite, is it?
It seems to be.
That's nice. Well, they're really cute, aren't they?
They are very cute.
You like animals?
Fun. I do.
Nice.
Yeah.
That sounds fun, actually. I never thought of that. But buy some almonds, go feed the squirrels.
You should try it sometime.
Okay.
And what are you doing today?
What are you doing today? Ask your question. We chose this one last time, and then we trying to kiss. Obviously, doesn't work out very well. So let's do most of the talking.
Yeah, I was just walking. There's a nice park down there, and then I'm going to meet some friends, but I've got like 40 minutes, and that's why when I saw you, and I thought you looked friendly, so that's why I came over and said hi.
Okay.
Okay.
In the early stages of an interaction, you actually do want to make most of the conversation so that she has a chance to relax, get comfortable talking to you, snap out of the mindset that she was in, thinking about what she's doing and where she's going. So that's the right one. We might hire some bikes and go riding around the park. There's like a nice spot where they rent out bikes and it's on the lake. And
Yeah,
whatever.
but you ride bikes in that?
Well, I'm English. You know what we do, like the penny farthing and the suit on and sitting really up straight.
That's very fancy for bikes.
I will change.
Okay.
Really fancy. Start touching yourself. I immediately thought this. I don't know why. What she does for a living because she looks artistic. Okay, so we did try the hairstyle. It went okay. The touching her, obviously a wrong option, so we're gonna go with the artistic one.
And tell me what you do, because you look a bit artistic.
Well, I actually work in non-profit charity. Yeah.
I like making profit, so that's...
What do you do?
I'm joking. I work in IT, but
okay.
No, that's cool. So you're not so focused on money, you like doing good things.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Thanks.
I'm focused on money. No.
That's fair.
Because IT can be creative too, so...
Sure, yeah.
I don't know.
Asking what someone does is that kind of usual question that we always ask, but in this case you want to make a guess, make an assumption. It makes it a little bit more interesting, and if you choose something to do with fashion or art, it's always a compliment for a woman because it kind of says that she has style.
Make sure you tell that woman or your woman that she has style. She's stylish. She's artistic. All right. Are you single? Didn't work out very well. This one. Did we try this one? Oh yeah, we did try this one, and it went okay. It was plausible, but he wasn't super excited about that. Look up her skirt and then introduce yourself. So let's just go ahead and introduce ourselves.
My name is Richard, by the way.
Hey, nice to meet you.
And your name?
Alexa.
It's good that you have a name. I was just waiting for it a while, but it's good that you have one.
Thanks.
Rather than just asking her name, you can always introduce yourself. It's a little bit different to what most guys do, and it's a positive difference.
positive difference.
What kind of things do you like to do in your free time?
I actually don't have a lot of free time. I work a lot, so when I'm not working, I like to be outside.
Yeah.
I try to be outdoors as much as possible. I actually bike, where you mentioned.
Okay.
I just try to be outdoors.
So you're one of these active people that's always doing stuff?
Yeah, it's hard for me to stay sitting down.
Not couch potato?
Well, every now and then, but in general, no, more active than down.
I'm kind of semi-active. Yeah. Like, I do some active stuff, but actually I prefer it when, someone else plans everything and they're like, come to this, and I always say yes.
Okay.
But given the choice, I often just chill at home.
That's
I like
fair.
chilling.
I like chilling. Gonna have your number, friends, casual look, and so learn your hobbies. We chose all these three before we go in with the hobbies, so let's move forward.
Have you ever tried climbing? Like on these walls?
I've heard of it. I've always wanted to, but I haven't yet.
It's very cool. We've got some place that we go to. I've only been like 4 times, but it's really fun. Very good exercise and just really cool. So you should definitely try it.
Yeah, I would like to.
There you go.
When you're speaking to girls, it's good to be passionate about something, and a good choice is something you love to do, a hobby. Now, why don't you see if you can go out and sell someone on it, make it so that they're smiling like, yeah, I'd like to do that. That sounds great. So it's the right option in this case.
Go out there and try it.
Okay, so you said you like biking and rock climbing.
Yeah.
Any other outdoor activities?
Yeah, loads of stuff. Racket sports.
Like tennis?
Yeah, tennis and also squash. You know what squash is?
It's the English thing. I don't know.
Most sports were invented in England, obviously, but I think they play it everywhere. It's like when you're usually inside and you've got a wall like in front, to the sides, and in the back, and you can hit the ball like anywhere. And I think it's the best exercise. You're constantly running and
it sounds
it's very cool.
Kind of dangerous, but fun.
No, it's fine. It's fine. The ball is only like that big, so even if it hits you, it's not too bad.
Okay.
You can smash each other with the rackets, but rarely happens. You should try it.
I might sometime.
It doesn't happen very often.
You said you work in IT?
I do work in IT. Let's see here. As models, obviously not. Philosophy, that allows to move forward, but it was one of those plausible ones. We don't want to sound like whiners. So we're programmers, and we are very passionate about it.
Yeah, I work in IT, and actually I love my job. I think that, people think IT is boring, but at the moment it's like the most exciting field, right, to work in. There's so many cool companies. I really love my job. So happy to go to work every day, and it's fascinating for me.
That's great.
If you have a job and you think it's boring, that's not important. The thing that you need to do is show that you have passion for something. If you do like your job, even if you think other people are not interested, speak passionately about it, and you can get them to buy in, feel at least the emotion, even if they don't understand it that well. So, don't worry about it being boring. Worry about how you tell others about it, and hope that your emotion will be contagious.
There you go.
So do you always stop girls in the street?
All the time. Actually, quite often. No, not really. Okay, we said that the single one is the one we thought it was going to be the good one. All these other ones didn't go very well, right? I know that this one didn't go well at all, obviously, and this one kind of didn't go well. And I don't think we got to try this one, but we thought that she might catch her like on a lie or something. So let's go with the single part.
No, not often at all, but I think when I'm single, when I like the look of someone, I figure why not start a conversation, because you never know what will happen.
Yeah.
Could become friends, could date, or just have a nice interaction. Why not, right?
Definitely.
This is the right choice because actually it's honest and it's disarmingly honest. So it's going to take her back a little bit, but it's going to also show that you're telling the truth, that she can trust you, and show that you're confident enough to say that instead of making up some rubbish. So it's the right choice. Well done.
There you go. No rubbish here. And we ended up with, well, we even move on. I thought there was going to be more conversation there, but listen, I need to meet some friends. Obviously not. The apartment, not going to work out for us. Give her the number. She bounces and then grabs a coffee. We know that's the good one, so we're going with the coffee.
Listen, I've got a few minutes right now, so do you want to just grab a coffee? What do you say?
Yeah, okay.
Great.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go together. Let's go. There you go.
The very best result in the daytime is to go for the instant date. So that's correct. Well done. If you just leave and get the number, that's okay. But it's much better if you can say, listen, I've got time now. Why don't we do something quickly? Notice that it's just a quick thing. So it's quite easy to say yes to.
There we go, guys. We got it. We are the super seducers, and we just got it.
That's correct. When you stop a girl on the street, you need to be directly in front of her and also leave enough space so that she can slow down and comfortably stop.
Take note.
This is good because you've given her a nice compliment, it's direct, it's made her smile, and it's made her feel like speaking to you. So it's a nice confident way to start in the street. In the early stages of an interaction, you actually do want to make most of the conversation so that she has a chance to relax, get comfortable talking to you, snap out of the mindset that she was in, thinking about what she's doing and where she's going. So that's the right one. Asking what someone does is that kind of usual question that we always ask, but in this case you want to make a guess, make an assumption. It makes it a little bit more interesting, and if you choose something to do with fashion or art, it's always a compliment for a woman because it kind of says that she has style. Rather than just asking her name, you can always introduce yourself. It's a little bit different to what most guys do, and it's a positive difference. When you're speaking to girls, it's good to be passionate about something, and a good choice is something you love to do, a hobby. Now, why don't you see if you can go out and sell someone on it, make it so that they're smiling like, yeah, I'd like to do that, that sounds great. So it's the right option in this case. If you have a job and you think it's boring, that's not important. The thing that you need to do is show that you have passion for something. If you do like your job, even if you think other people are not interested, speak passionately about it and you can get them to buy in, feel at least the emotion, even if they don't understand it that well. So, don't worry about it being boring. Worry about how you tell others about it and hope that your emotion will be contagious. This is the right choice because actually it's honest and it's disarmingly honest. So it's going to take her back a little bit, but it's going to also show that you're telling the truth, that she can trust you, and show that you're confident enough to say that instead of making up some rubbish. So it's the right choice. Well done. The very best result in the daytime is to go for the instant date. So that's correct. Well done. If you just leave and get the number, that's okay. But it's much better if you can say, listen, I've got time now. Why don't we do something quickly? Notice that it's just a quick thing. So it's quite easy to say yes to.
Okay, and there it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. It seems like we got 100% of the right choices here. We already explored all the wrong answers. Which is kind of a star because we only got it 93% explored. I would assume if we got 22 out of 22 and 100, that would be 100% explored, but I don't know. I don't know what we're missing there. But other than that, let's go ahead and go to the main menu. As you guys can see for the story mode, we explored 83% of it. The rest of the chapters we have not touched. We're at 0% on every single one so far. We got quite a bit to go. So we're going to be moving on to Two Girls in a Bar, but we will not be moving to Two Girls in a Bar today. We're going to go ahead and leave that for later on. We're just going to save that opportunity for our next video, or the next video. We're going to do kind of the same thing. We're going to explore chapter 2, and we're going to go ahead and start with the bad choices, and then move on and try to get all the right choices. Unless you feel, let me know in the comments below, if you feel that we should choose the right choices first and then the wrong ones. Let me know. I will definitely consider going that route if you feel that that'll be more entertaining and more fun. Let me know. I figured that by going with the wrong answers first, it will be more comical, more funny, and then we can after that tackle the right choices, and you'll see how the story develops. But let me know how you feel. Let me know if you feel that we should start with the right answers and then wrong, or keep it this way: wrong first and bad. Wrong first and good after. All right. That's it for me today on this video. I hope that you enjoyed your journey through chapter 1 of Super Seducer. As I always say, I do appreciate your support, and I want to thank you for your support because without you, I wouldn't be here. I love making these videos for you guys, and I hope that you are enjoying it. Because I really like to play the games for you guys. I make these for you, so I hope that you are enjoying them. And of course, don't forget, make sure you go ahead and if you like the video, go ahead and click on the like button, and then go ahead and keep subscribing. You know, if you hit that subscribe, you get that notification, you know, tells you when my new videos goes up, and that way you don't have to worry about, you know, like, when is the next video coming out? Did it come up or not? You know, make sure you hit the subscribe button. You know, that helps, you know, support the channel, and, you know, we'll continue to make more videos. You know, you give me that motivation to keep going. But other than that, that's it for me for today. Don't forget, Men of Medan, the next video coming up is going to be Men of Medan Day 3. We're going to continue the story, then we're going to do Day 4, and we're going to come back to Super Seducer. So stay tuned for those videos. Make sure you click on the link right above if you want to go to Day 1 of Men of Medan. And other than that, I'll catch you guys later. Thank you very much for stopping by.